What is up, everyone? Welcome back to the Engineers That Filters podcast, episode 101. We're in triple digits now, boys.
We in Dalmatian territory.
You can't go back.
Take that joke back.
I thought it was good.
Take it back.
I thought of it right on the fly, too. I wasn't even sitting on it.
Oh, that was a solid reference, Gabe. That was a solid reference. I approve.
Wow. Dane, do you have my back on this one?
I'll be honest. I wasn't really paying attention, and it took me 5 seconds to get what Joseph said. But I liked it. So fuck you, Gabe.
I concede. It was good. Fuck. Okay. Continue, Jacob.
I'm your host, Jacob Thompson, coming at you with my silky smooth voice with my brand new microphone and a new shot in my webcam. I'm in 1080p now, baby. But tonight I'm drinking just a good old short soft parade.
Ooh, good choice.
Hard to beat it.
A little jealous. But I'm Joseph, and I'm drinking Stacked Deck Brewing Nihilist DDH, so double dry hopped hazy IPA, and it's got the Nihilist from The Big Lebowski. It's got the flaming car and bowling.
Oh, I like that a lot.
And the motorcycles. It's pretty cool. I bought it purely for the can art. Not gonna lie. So yeah.
Where's that brewery out of?
It's out of St. Paul.
Oh, never heard of it.
Yeah. Yeah, I had one of their other beers a couple weeks ago. It was pretty good. It was like it was some Ferris Bueller's Day Off reference.
Okay. The pop culture it's a good.
It wasn't Ferris Bueller's Day Off. It was what's the one they make a joke of it in BoJack Horseman where the guy's like either dead or asleep and they put the sunglasses on and pretend like
Weekend at Bernie's.
Weekend at Bernie's, that's what it was.
There you go. I like it.
So.
All right. Well, I'm Gabe, and I took a beer out of Jacob's book and got the Lagunitas Hazy Memory for myself.
It's tasty, right?
It's pretty fucking good.
Yeah.
Also, it came in a 4-pack of pints instead of like a 6-pack of 12. Yeah. And they're 8% a piece, so they're pretty potent.
They get you moving. They get you
moving.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, I got 2 more of those bad boys.
And I am Dayton, and I am drinking Dogs and Boats beer by Beard Brewing, which is out here in Connecticut.
Cute.
Yeah.
There we go.
I don't know if I've had this, but it tastes flat. I'm not.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Maybe that's how it's supposed to be.
Significant temperature changes.
See, you know what I don't understand? Why would that make a difference?
Well, remember the time I froze those Busch Lights and then they unfroze and all the carbonation was gone?
I think freezing is different, though.
That's fair.
But like even so, why would it matter? The gas can't permeate. Well, I guess gas can permeate through, but I don't know about carbon dioxide. That's a pretty big molecule.
The higher the temperature, the more the gas will, be excited and want to move around, and it might expand. I mean, it's all packed in there. It's all packed in the can. I'm just saying, it's possible.
I thought, from my understanding, you don't want to get it like cold. I think Joseph's the one who has a hot take on this. You can't buy it cold and then like have it get warm and then put it in the fridge.
No, that was just proven. That's what I thought.
Yeah, that's what it is.
And then Tim, our asshole roommate, went on a fucking Wikipedia tirade.
I remember that. Okay, yeah. I knew someone had like a touchy button about it.
Like, that's what I'd always heard is like you don't want to buy cold beer, warm it up, and get it cold again. Makes sense.
Or disproven or whatever. So
my question is. If you leave it out in the hot sun and let it just get super hot, then it'll go bad.
It's like warm beer will go bad faster, but the act of warming it and cooling it down, and vice versa, doesn't make a difference. Like if it's warm for 6 months versus it goes cold, warm for 6 months, it's still like warm for 6 months or like however long it was warm. Like that's the real issue. Not the act of temperature change. But like hot sun, if it's like, I don't know, if it's in like 80-degree weather, then it's going to go bad faster.
Right.
One that's called Dogs and Boats. Maybe they left it on a boat, and then got a little too toasty, and
And
now
then-
the carbonation's gone.
Maybe a dog pissed on it. Who knows?
Yeah.
It was brewed in the dog days of summer.
Yeah.
Who knows?
Well, welcome back to the podcast, everyone. As I mentioned, it's episode 101. Thank you again for everyone who watched or listened to episode 100 last week. We had a great time making it, and we've seen a lot of good engagement and people watching it. So thank you for all that. As always, you can find our show on Mondays on podcast services and YouTube. You can follow us on Instagram at EWF Podcast, and you can follow us on Twitch at EWF_podcast. Thursday nights, we're record the podcast live, 8 p.m. Eastern. And then Monday nights, 8 p.m. Eastern, we're gaming. We're playing multiplayer games, usually killing each other in some sort of multiplayer fashion. Last week, Gabe kicked all of our asses in Duck Game.
Dude, that was
Fuck that
this
game.
week. What are you talking about?
Well, this will come out on Monday.
Oh, sure.
So if you're listening to this on Monday, don't forget that this evening you can hop on and watch us play something else.
You want to see me break my friend's will to live?
Yeah.
Good time.
Fuck you.
We're playing Rocket League next week. That's it.
Dude, no, we're not.
Oh no.
Fuck
I'm 2 for 2 right now. I want to keep it that way.
Also, if you miss anything, like you can't make it for that time, you can still go to our Twitch page and watch the video. That it's on the recorded, so you can go back and watch it if you want to. So yeah, that's all fun stuff for you. Another announcement: Dayton worked Audacity magic. That he's become too powerful of an audio engineer, and he has remastered episode 8, and so that should be live right now. We mentioned it last week where that audio was just fucked, and Dayton's sister called it out because that's the one about siblings, where Dayton may or may not talk some shit. So you can go back and listen to it.
I honestly don't remember what I even said.
I think we all have siblings, so I'm sure we all say some stuff
Yeah.
in that episode. But
Yeah.
yeah, you go back and listen to that if you haven't listened to it. It should be. I mean, it's not perfect. I mean, it still doesn't sound like amazing, but it's much more palatable now.
Yeah, and like that one, we actually had a problem with like the cable. I think the cable for the microphone. So it wasn't just that like I messed it up like 2 years ago when I was editing it. No, it was just like fucked up from the start. So it was extra
Is that the one that we
difficult.
lost like a couple minutes of recording too? in the
Yeah,
middle of it?
that one we lost like 20 or 30 seconds of you talking. So then Jacob had recorded 2 sections, like one at the beginning saying like, hey, like we had like some audio, like corruption in the middle. And then he did another recording and then like basically ran through like a recap of what you said. Except that audio was also fucked up too. So then I had to go, I had to listen to what Jacob said, write it down, and then re-record those. So
So they gave a telephone, like Joseph said it, then I had to remember it,
Yeah,
say it, then you remembered what I said. And you said
Yeah,
it,
so you're just like you're recreating something Joseph said like 2 years ago.
Who
Yeah.
knows what I actually said?
Yeah.
then?
It's fucking crazy.
Lord knows I don't remember.
yeah. But yeah, so thank you, Dayton, for taking the time to do that.
Mhm.
You mentioned you may or may not go back and fix some of the episodes too. So.
Yeah. I've done I did episode 1 before I did episode 8 just to see like how difficult it was gonna be, and I did episode 1 half-assed, but I think I'm gonna knock some more out this weekend.
Okay.
So
We'll probably just stealth launch those. You guys won't even notice the difference. It'll just be fixed on the podcast feed. So
ghost launched.
if you ever have a hankering to go back and see those first 30 episodes when we were living in the house, go check them out. There's some fun stuff in there. All right, so 2 weeks ago, we did the first half of the year compass. We're looking back on 2020. Last week, we looked back at 2 years of the podcast, but this week, we're looking forward, people. All right, we're looking forward to 2021, and we're hoping for a better year. So we're doing the second half of Year Compass. Again, if you want to do your own, you can go to yearcompass.com and fill it out. Like we said 2 weeks ago, it's a great way to kind of do New Year's resolutions in a more effective manner, I would say. Like, it's more thoughtful. It's not really half-assing because you're like writing it down and going through a lot of kind of different questions than you might have asked yourself. So highly recommend it. But we're going to go through the second half here. So if you're following along, we're going to go to page 15 off the bat. This is what my next year will be about. And this is similar to a couple weeks ago where there's different categories, and we'll just pick out some ones we want to talk about, and we'll just rotate and go from there. So I'm going to send it over to Joseph first. I'm tired of talking.
So I guess I'll start off with the classic relaxation, hobbies, and creativity. Just get it off the bat early.
Can't beat it.
Can't beat it. I want to do more mountain biking this year. I dipped my toes into it this past summer, and I wanna commit to more of it. I had a blast. I also want to see about doing a solo backpacking trip. And I put in parentheses Isle Royal ?
Oh, you're trying to copy me, huh?
Yeah, I am. You know, I bought the Subaru Forester. I'm just trying to be Dayton.
You
know?
have the same backpacking tent as I do?
I do. Yeah, I'm just trying to be a better version of Dayton. Although I can't because he's vegan and no one's better than vegans. So, but yeah, I'm not 100% sold on the Isle Royal quite yet. Just because it was convenient when we lived up there, but like now I'd have to like time it out a little bit better.
The drive's still not too bad from there. It's
but it's still not like
driving from home.
It's not something that I could like drive and get on the ferry the same day, so I'd have to probably
you're gonna take the ferry, huh?
To get to Isle Royal?
Dude, you have a full-time job. Take the fucking float plane.
Oh, I didn't know there was a plane.
What? Yeah, there's a plane.
You think I've researched this? I wrote this down the other night.
Clearly, he's thought this through.
All right, Joseph, you need to talk to me after the podcast.
Well, now that I know there's a plane, okay.
Yeah, talk to him after class.
Yeah. The point being, that's something I want to do. Is just like a solo, like long weekend type backpacking trip.
Yeah, Joseph, while you've been talking, Dane's already mapped out your entire trip in his head. He's already got
Dude, I have a ton of good loops that I have in mind already.
All right.
There you go.
So I've gotten a bunch of new backpacking gear this last summer that I haven't really gotten to test out yet. So been itching to get that.
Nice. Well, I'll do the same thing because I mean I feel like that's one. I feel like that's one that we always do. Because I don't know. I think we're a very hobby centric group. At least it seems that way. I have pursue guitar more, and then I put in parentheses, maybe in a less like burnouty way. When I first started, I would play like 2 hours a day for like weeks, months, and I feel like it's definitely caused me to like burn out on it pretty quick. So still want to pursue it, but just maybe like take my foot off the gas so much or a little bit, and just do the things that I enjoy and not focus on where I want to be and enjoy the trip on the way, you know? Maybe not just to destination, journey, quote, whatever, you know what I'm saying?
Everyone knows the quote.
Why say many word when few do trick?
I was just gonna say that. I totally fucked it up, but you guys know what I mean, so it fucking worked. I also have doing more winter stuff. I came back from Christmas here and I just went into full winter mode because I mean we got some snow and it's kind of mostly been cold. So like I've done a lot of ice skating the last couple of months. There's a ton of parks around here that's super fun. Maybe I'll actually learn how to fucking hockey stop. I can skate just fine. I just can't stop. It's weird.
It takes a long time.
Just don't need to stop then. Just keep going.
Or don't
run
stop.
into the wall. That's what I do.
There's no wall when you go outside.
Yeah, it's outside.
Yeah, you're not stopping.
I've got. I also want to
say he's still skating to this day.
Yeah, just skate endlessly. I also have. I want to try some cross country skiing. I've been talking to a couple friends who do it, and it seems pretty fun. It sounds like something I want to try. Then I also have do more trips. I've gotten. This is also COVID permitting, but you're gonna see this theme a lot. I want to do a lot more trips, and whether that be go see other friends across the country or just simple weekend trips. Some of my favorite memories of last year, just looking back at it. The last one was a lot of the trips that we did, and that's something I enjoyed to do. And I'm in a position where I can do it, so why not do it?
There you go.
Amen.
There's gonna be a lot of asterisks tonight on if we get the vaccine by this time.
There is a lot of that in mind. I'm sure you guys are the same.
Yeah.
Dayton.
Let's see. Should we just
let's
do
just
a
knock it out. Let's just
relaxation-
knock it out.
a relaxation
Yeah, I'm gonna do it too.
creativity?
We'll just
Okay.
Get it out of the way.
Just rip the Band-Aid off.
Okay. So on mine, I wrote, I think I could use another creative hobby or maybe just revisit some of the ones that I've done before. I miss woodworking. So for the people that don't know me, like I guess like in real life, I used to woodwork quite a bit, and I actually built my desk with my dad. But I don't really have the space for it right here, like, or really probably will not have the space for the next few years until I, own a place. And I'll likely get into pack rafting. So the only person that I think would even know what this is Joseph. And they're basically inflatable kayaks that you bring with you while you're backpacking. So you link backpacking trips together, or like you basically backpack and then you kayak around to get to areas where you can't get to otherwise, or just to make like longer loops or shorter loops. I don't know. It just gives you a lot more options. And I put likely there because when I wrote this, I hadn't bought a pack raft, except since between then and now, I have bought a pack raft kit. So I'm actually gonna build my own.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah. So Joseph, and I'm gonna give a little spoiler here to another one of my things that I put down on my year compass, is that I am planning on using this pack raft on Isle Royal this summer.
Fuck. Now I gotta get a pack raft.
What if you're just like going on your solo hike and you just see Dayton in a fucking kayak just fucking going on by?
This is the heaviest part of my pack. It only weighs 13 grams.
It's gonna be so cool. I'll send pictures when I get it. It's supposed to come late this month, and then I'll probably end up building it or putting it together. I don't know, sometime early February.
What do you do if you like you pack raft to an island and then like you get like a hole, like it breaks?
Well, I guess I'm gonna fucking swim.
Yeah.
Find someone else with a raft.
Yeah.
Is that something you want to do even like the Boundary Waters maybe?
I wouldn't want to take the one that I'm getting in the Boundary Waters.
Do a little sketch.
The one that I'm getting is, I'm not gonna say it's like kind of like a inflatable pool toy. But it's not very robust.
Dude,
because
he actually just got like a lazy river tube, and he's calling it a pack.
One of those guys, like a unicorn tube that you sit in.
Yeah.
Just like a 2x4 for a seat, like.
Literally. Yeah.
Hey, 2x4s are too heavy. We don't do that here. No, I wouldn't. I would consider pack rafting in the Boundary Waters, but I would not take this current one there, I don't think.
Sure. And honestly,
okay, I've got one more. It's just a pool noodle.
And honestly, it wouldn't even make sense to bring one to the Boundary Waters. Like, you don't really have to portage that much. Like, you know what I mean? Like, you'd probably hike a quarter mile, and then you're kayaking or canoeing for a bit, and then you get to the island, and you just camp at the island, and then you just canoe to the next place. You have to, like, haul the canoe pretty far, you know. Anyway. All right, so I will also do relaxation, hobbies, and creativity. And so I actually started up a couple new things recently. I started solo streaming, so obviously we're streaming for the podcast. We're starting a game stream, but I started streaming on my own. What was a couple weeks ago now. It's been fun. It's been fun to do, like, figure out how to stream my own and make the assets for it and actually start doing it. I got a couple people watching me here and there, so I want to try to keep doing that a couple times a week, schedule permitting.
What's the handle? You gotta advertise.
Jacob_the_beard. Same as on my socials. If you want to come watch me play some single player games and have a good time. Just finished Outer Wilds last night. God damn, what a fucking game. Absolutely loved it. The videos are up on my Twitch right now if you want to watch any of it from the recording. But yeah, keep trying to do that. Second thing is I'm becoming more and more of a weeb every day.
Oh no.
I started reading more manga here and there. I just have like an app that just has a bunch of manga on it. Like it's like $2 a month, so like it's super cheap and it's really easy to read on my phone. So I started trying out a couple new series and just got caught up on some stuff. And it's fun because like I try to read stuff that doesn't have an anime, because if it has an anime, I'd probably just watch it. But it's cool to read stuff that, you know, isn't made into an anime yet or might never will. I just finished reading Assassination Classroom, which I highly recommend to anyone who it's about like the relationship between students and their teacher. So anyone who's like, Alyssa might like it. Joseph, she's a teacher. I don't know, but it's a very like wholesome, but also like cool and interesting series. So yeah, I'm gonna try to keep reading more manga because it's pretty low like time commitment, and it's just fun to do that every week. And then the last thing I have is if funds are permitting and the stars align, I might get a PS5. At the end of the year, play some exclusives. I haven't been able to play, so we'll see if that actually happens. But that's something I'm looking at for the future.
Nice.
Always.
Back to you, Joseph.
Speaking of funds, I'll do finances because I think this is the first time I've ever filled this one out. I want to kind of tackle my car loan, and so I can pay that off sooner. Just because I don't like paying loans. Imagine that. And then that one's kind of vague, just to pay more. But this one I kind of made an actual like goal, but to increase my retirement every quarter. So just how much I put to my retirement. I just want to increase that like every couple months. I said every quarter, but every couple months kind of add another. It does it in percents, but like just another little bit every now and again, just to. It can't hurt. So.
Oh, for sure. Get that shit automated and.
So yeah, and then and looking out for my future. So.
I like it.
Mm-hmm.
What are you thinking, Gub?
I'm between two. I mean, we'll probably do three, right?
Yeah, we'll do three.
Okay.
Yeah, so this one's way shorter than the first one, so we can take our time.
Yeah. So I'll do friends and community. I put make some fucking friends. Last year, I'm gonna use Corona as an excuse, but it probably is more than just that. I haven't made any friends past college. I mean, I'm friendly with my coworkers and stuff, and that's great, and I get along with them. But I want to make some fucking friends. So I said maybe in the back half of 2021 we'll see. And then potentially I say get involved in one new community, probably like around area, whether that be like anything from maybe I run into people skating or something, or guitar, or who knows, even cross country skiing or something. Just try and make you some fucking friends. It's hard to do as an adult. It's not as easy. Like before in school, they put you in a room and they're like, you all like the same shit. Go study, and then you make friends. But as an adult, it's not that. I say an adult like I wasn't before, but it's a lot harder now. I don't know.
Yeah, I'm in a very similar boat.
Yeah.
Dayton.
I'm gonna go with health and fitness. So for people who have been keeping up with the podcast, they'll know that I achieved both of my goals. Actually, three of my health and fitness goals from 2020. And I want to keep on that train. So I feel like I'm at a good weight right now, and I feel like I have a good fitness, like overall fitness level right now. But I think for 2021, I want to have like a hybrid fitness goal, I'm going to call it, of strength and fitness. So like one idea that I'm like tossing around is to be able to get into the 1K club, which in weightlifting is your big three. So your deadlift, your squat, and your bench press, to have their total weight be above 1,000 pounds. And then also... Crazy.
You mean it's also, not, you can do each of those at 1,000 pounds?
No.
That sounds more interesting.
And then like at that same time, either do like a really fast run or do a really long like endurance run. So
you already run a kilometer, I'm pretty sure, in the 1K.
Oh my gosh.
Also, Dayton, you got called out in the chat.
Who?
Oh, did you?
Big Thickum said, dude, bro, you got that in high school.
Yeah, that's Drew. Dude, I did. Dude, I'm trying to remember what my total was in high school. My total had to have been like 1,200 pounds in high school.
All right, to be clear, it's bench, squat, and deadlift?
Deadlift, yeah.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, but the distinction here is I want to be able to run like a long distance while being able to do that, because I think people always like have
hard to do.
People always have the stereotype like, oh, either one, like bodybuilders or like people who are very muscular can't run that far, or it's like the other side of the story where it's like, oh, this guy runs a lot, so he can't lift a lot. It's just like,
just add the.
I don't know, man. I've seen pictures of your legs. You got some fucking tree trunks down there, man.
But it's my upper body. It's my upper body.
I know. I was gonna say, I bet your deadlift and your squat is probably super good, but the chest and upper body, you could definitely get up there.
Just add the miles of your long run to the thousands. Like you get up to 990, and then you do a 10-mile run. Boom, 1K.
Dude, I feel like at that point I could just toss on like 3.333 repeating pounds onto each one of those lifts, and I wouldn't know the difference.
There you go. Yeah.
I'm going to do. I picked, and then I'm second guessing it. I'll do work, studies, profession. So because I'm a grad student, all those things are kind of just mixed together. Like I'm a student, but I'm working in a lab, and it's all kind of similar-ish. My main thing with work is just to get into a regular schedule. This end of this year, it was just a shit show. Like, partly because like we were encouraged to work from home when possible, not going to campus too often. But it's just, you know, sleeping in too late, staying up too late. Like it's just felt like just a big lump, you know, when you just, I don't know. So I want to get in a regular schedule and start working earlier in the morning, because I can just get shit done in the morning and not worry about it. Hopefully get a better sleep schedule. So that's the main thing. And then, yeah, to stay on top of all my classes and lab work and stuff. And then we'll see, maybe publish by the end of the year. It's possible. I'm kind of may or may not be on track for that. It's hard to say because it's literally January, but
that's exciting.
Might be. That's like a tentative goal for the years to publish. So.
Oh, my internet just cut out a little bit.
Yeah, dude. You guys all froze.
I feel like it's a Discord issue again, because I've
oh no.
Hey guys, I can count your pixel.
All right, fingers crossed that doesn't happen again.
Yeah, I hope so.
We can switch servers if you think that'll help, or we can just ride it out.
Nah, let's just keep on.
Ride or die.
All right, let's do one more round on this page. Joseph, back to you, baby.
That was the main things I had. The only other interesting one, I say interesting, for personal life and family, I want to go home more. I only went home once this last year, and I like my family.
I mean, that wasn't really your fault.
No, but it's like
it made you think about it.
Yeah, I felt bad because I couldn't go home for Christmas. And I don't know, or Thanksgiving, and I miss my family. I saw them twice this year. We went on a vacation together in February, and then I went home over Labor Day, but that's twice. I don't know. Yeah. I like my family, so I'd like to see if I can't do more trips home.
So. For sure.
Plus, more than one is, I feel like, pretty reasonable.
Oh yeah, I think two, at least two is super standard.
Every 6 months, man. It's pretty standard.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll do health and fitness too, because Dayton said it, and I think I've been doing pretty well this last year. I don't remember exactly what my goals were, but I worked out more than I ever thought I was going to. Bumped it up to 5 times a week because I've been doing this running thing.
This crazy thing called running.
Yeah. Who knew? I mean, I've said it before on the podcast, but I don't know. Running isn't something that I would say that like I absolutely love, but I see the numbers go up and I get my medals on Strava, and my monkey brain loves that shit. So I definitely want to keep that up. Maybe switch up the cardio, make it a little more interesting. Like I said before, cross country skiing, I think could be pretty cardio intensive and pretty fun. And hopefully, because I actually was going to do it for Thanksgiving. I was going to do like a Thanksgiving run. I want to enter myself in at least one race. It was a globe parade, but it was on the weekend of Thanksgiving. Kind of the same thing. But I want to do at least like a 5K or something, because I think I could do pretty decent. And then I actually want to bulk up a little bit more. I lost a bunch of weight these last 3 months, and I think it's time for me to start eating a bunch of shit again instead of not eating shit. I think a big part of me like stalling on progress as far as like muscle gain is definitely like my diet could get better. Eat a little bit more clean and just be more conscious about what I'm eating, I guess. So focus on diet, enter a race.
All right, Gabe, this is what we're going to do. We're going to knock out both of those. Well, actually, I can't knock out your diet for you. We're going to race. We're going to race this weekend. We're going to race this weekend. And then you're going to help me. We're going to have a race to who can get to the 1K club divided by our weight first.
Okay. I'll do that. That sounds fun.
Wait. 1K divided by your weight. That's like nothing, isn't it?
Well, it's like it's to make it so it's fair because like Gabe is smaller than me and he weighs less than me.
Dayton's a naturally like I don't know, he's got that genes, man.
The big boy jeans.
Yeah.
Gabe's still wearing kid pants.
Yeah.
Let me know when you're wearing husky pants, okay, bud?
Sure. But yeah, if we made it like proportional, that sounds fun. I'd do that.
Yeah,
I don't know how much.
How much do you weigh right now?
160.
Okay, yeah. So I have 20 pounds on you, so that's
sure.
I don't know. We can work it out.
We'll work it out after class.
Talk to me after class. Okay.
Yeah. We'll figure
Dane's got a lot of meetings after this.
Yeah. You're next, buddy.
Right.
Dayton, what do you gotta do for your last one?
It's me. So this one, I'm gonna talk about my bucket list. So, number 1 on the bucket list: have a costume party. I want to be able to have more than like fucking 4 people over at a time, damn it. And I want to lick some doorknobs and I want to drink some fucking jungle juice, damn it. While just dressed in an absolutely ridiculous costume.
Oh my god.
Fuck. Right. I'd fly out to Connecticut for that.
Dude, if it happens,
dude, I would too.
If it happens, I will let you know.
If it's COVID safe, let us know. Me and Joseph will fly out.
I will definitely.
If you guys are flying out, it becomes not COVID safe anymore.
No, but like, no. I'm saying like if everyone's got vaccinated.
Oh yeah.
It's safe to go. Yeah.
All right, number 2. Backpack Isle Royal in the late summer. So this is related to what Joseph had said. So right now I'm currently planning a trip with my dad. So my dad has never backpacked before, so I'm helping him get through all this stuff. My uncle is tentative, and then I guess he's technically, I don't even know what the fuck he is. We call him my uncle and my cousin. He's not really my uncle, and he's not really my cousin. But both of them, neither of them have backpacked before, but they're also very eager. And then my good friend from out in Maine that I do a lot of backpacking with. We're thinking about going right now in late summer. And then my last one was learn pack rafting. So I'm ready on the way to that. Bada bing, bada boom.
Nice.
Look at you, Dayton. Fucking crushing it.
Checking these off.
For my last one, I'll also do health and fitness. I'll get on the bandwagon.
Yeet.
First one is continue to run. Been running 3 times a week. I just want to keep doing that. Keep reducing my time. Try to increase some distance.
Add more hills.
Yeah, add more hills. The hill I added is fucking rough. Dude.
Yeah,
It's so big.
In cross country, when I ran cross country, any hill we ran, we'd have to turn around and run it again.
Yeah,
it fucking sucked.
I was thinking today because I ran today, and like I was taught in cross country, like you always like attack the hills because that's when most people slow down. And I still have that like ingrained into me. Whenever I get to the hill, I'm like, all right, time to go, like speed up.
Kill the hill.
Yeah, kill the hill.
Kill the hill.
It's not. I'm glad it's a good mentality, but it hurts. Another thing, let's get the vaccine. Pretty, obvious, but I'll make sure to do that as soon as possible. Start lifting again when it's safe. I want to get back to the schedule I was on in January of last year. I was feeling good about my program or whatever.
That's a song.
I want to get back to it.
It is.
Right, Mr. Brightside. February of last year. Fuck.
It's not Mr. Brightside, but it is the Killers.
Oh, okay, yeah. So it is a Killers.
I want to get back to that when it's safe to go into the giant Purdue gym. And this last one is I'm just saying it because I need to tell somebody, so I fucking do it. I need to go to the dentist and go to the eye doctor and like find ones in town. I still haven't done that yet. I skipped going to the dentist second half of last year, so I got to find new people around here just to do that. So.
All right, talk to me after class.
Yeah. You'll hook you up.
All right, let's move on to the next part here. So these next 2 pages are the magical triplets of the year ahead. So it's these 3 things, something. Then you say it. So you guys we can bounce between these 2 pages, 6 and 17. Just pick whatever sounds good to you. And Joseph, I'll throw it to you again because I can't pick one fast enough.
This one I think is kind of interesting and one I can hold myself accountable to. So these 3 places I will visit. I want to visit 2 new state parks. I don't know what they are yet, but I want to visit 2 new state parks. It doesn't have to be even in Minnesota. Like if I'm home, visit a new state park there, whatever. Just 2 new parks. And isn't Isle Royal a state park?
It's a national park. Okay.
Okay, that counts. That counts. I'll let that one count. I want to go home more than once, and then I want to go to Duluth to go mountain biking at Spirit Mountain.
See me after class.
Because we skied there.
Yeah, that's gonna be
almost
fun.
a year ago now.
Yeah.
And we talked about going biking, and we never did, and I want to go biking there. So those are the 3 places that I want to visit. Kind of 4, but.
Oh fuck! Sorry.
It's the same order. It's been the same order for fucking years at this point.
I'm not gonna lie. The beer is getting to me. Okay.
Oh my
Gabe was
gosh.
sleepy before we started.
I was sleepy before. Okay.
Gabe, I am drinking a 9.1% pint.
Hey,
okay.
This is 8 something. Okay.
8 something is less than 9 something. You front wiper.
Shit, is it? I didn't know. Fuck. Okay. I will go with things I want to change, or 3 things I want to achieve the most. I want to make new fucking friends. We've already said this. I want to make some fucking friends.
The more he writes it down, the more he'll remember it.
Yeah, that's my goal. Actually explore Minneapolis. I feel like I got a solid month in, and then shit kind of closed down, so I definitely want to go around the city more, do more exploring, whether that be bars or parks or whatnot. And then I also play an entire song on guitar. I mostly play just riffs and like short clips of songs, like the exciting parts. You
can't play all of Wonderwall yet? Holy shit. What have you been doing?
I've been actively avoiding that song, actually.
You can't play all of Smoke on the Water yet?
No, I want to pick a song I like, and I don't know. I want to pick a song.
How would he get you to sing and play guitar at the same time? Is that ever gonna happen?
Okay, singing's a whole other thing, dude. Maybe.
Is there anybody in the house that can sing?
I don't think so.
Or like any friends of the house, just like somebody to sing next to you while you play guitar.
So. But I mean, there's backing tracks and stuff. I wanna play a whole entire song. I wanna start learning. I've probably been playing for 6 months at this point. I wanna learn some more solos. That shit's hard, and I've been avoiding it because it's hard, and I've been avoiding full songs because it's hard. I wanna learn it eventually. So that is on my list.
There we go.
All right. All right. I guess all right. These 3 things I will have the power to say no to. Hanging around people I don't enjoy hanging around. Procrastination and unneeded frugality. So the first one I find myself
He's learning.
Not necessarily.
Not yet.
Sorry, continue.
I would say that I hang around people that I don't enjoy a lot of the time, but there's certainly times where I say, yeah, I'll hang out, and it's like halfway through hanging out, I'm just like, fuck, I just want to be alone right now.
Yeah.
Procrastination. So this is more like with some like the projects that I have like thought up. And I always have to remind myself to like not let perfection be the enemy of progress, I think is the quote or something like that.
Hey, if you learn anything from me, you can botch the quote and we'll get it.
Yeah. Why say many word when few do trick?
There you go.
And then the last one, unneeded frugality. So I think anybody that knows me realizes that I usually hold on to my money for a long time, and then I just fucking like bleed it out. I just like binge. I like have like binge and purge cycles with money, basically. But it's I don't know. I wouldn't say it's unhealthy because I still save a shit ton of money. But it's like I will go like 6 months without buying like anything except for like food, and then I'll like drop like $1,000. I don't know.
But
I feel like it's a wash, like compared to like someone who just drops like $200 every 5 months or whatever. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I don't know.
I also feel like the stuff that you drop money on is like something that you actually have thought about and want. You don't just like, all right, it's been enough time. I'm gonna get blackout drunk and spend $1,000.
Yeah, you're not like trying to drop your bank account to zero when like on a whim or anything.
Yeah, that's fair. I think like what's important for me here is that like I get so caught up in the future and saving for the future and putting away all this money for the future that I like kind of worry that I might not be like money isn't a scarce resource for people who have a steady job. Mm-hmm. So I have to like remind myself that it's like, okay, like
especially single people,
right?
Like single people with steady job.
Like my expenses are like fucking jack shit right now. So I can quote unquote afford to just like not have to pack away so much money and not be so worried about it, especially in my young 20s. But
it's like you're playing Skyrim and you keep getting like potions. Like I need to save this for like later, and then you just never use any of them.
You fucking finish the game. It's like, why do I have all these fucking potions?
I have 50 potions that I never use. I was too scared to use them. Exactly. I'm also going to do these 3 things I want to achieve the most. First one, a consistent schedule. I already mentioned that, but yeah, Monday through Friday, I want to be consistently getting up and going to bed at the same time. Number 2, get new friends. I'm right there with Gabe. Barely met anybody here.
Hey, Jacob, you want to be friends?
Doesn't count, Gabe.
Damn it.
Like all the social shit, I mentioned this 2 weeks ago, all the social shit in my department like got canceled, obviously. That would normally happen. So like I don't really know anybody in my department besides a few people. So hopefully get some new friends and people to hang out with by the end of this year. And this last one, I think we can do it, boys. I want to get Twitch affiliate for the podcast.
Okay.
If we can do that, we can start making a tiny bit of money. The tiniest bit of ad revenue.
Oh my god.
Dude, 2 cents a week is
not enough to break even.
The biggest thing we need is 50 followers. So if you're listening right now, you haven't followed the Twitch page,
we need a Patreon, and we gotta like just beg people for money.
We're not even Patreon. We're not close to Patreon.
EWF OnlyFans. You heard it here first.
We already have the Twitter account.
Yeah.
Hey Gabe. Talk to me after class.
Oh no.
But yeah, if you haven't followed us on Twitch, hop in there, make a little account quick, hit that follow button. You don't have to watch us ever, all right? But just help us out, give us that follow. But I think it'd be cool for us to get affiliate by the end of this year. I think it's very, very possible.
Because then I think that we can make emotes then for like our like
an emote for each of us. That sounds fantastic.
Yeah. You get subscribers. I don't know, maybe we would subscribe. But,
I think that would make my life.
But shit, dude, I would subscribe.
Get ad revenue.
I would subscribe with my private account.
Wait a second.
That's a wash.
You give the money to us?
We literally lose money because Twitch takes a cut of the subscription amount. So you pay $5, you only see like 2.5 of it.
I don't care.
And you have to go to Twitch.
Unneeded frugality.
His money going
unneeded
to
frugality, Jacob.
It's true. He's trying to get
literally a waste of money, but okay.
Or if he has Amazon Prime.
No, I do not support that fucking company. Don't even get me started with that.
Dude, honestly, we could, Joseph, we leverage Amazon Prime subscriptions.
Wait, doesn't Amazon own Twitch?
That's the thing. If you have an Amazon Prime, you get a free Twitch subscription.
Yeah, but Dayton was like, I don't support Amazon, but we're on Twitch right now. That's an Amazon-owned company.
You don't see me giving money to them?
To streamers? Dayton hates streamers.
No, I subscribe to my favorite
Amazon
streamers.
slaves.
No. All right. I'll admit, I forgot that Twitch was owned by Amazon. but I still don't buy anything on Amazon, which puts me above. I don't know.
Everyone.
It makes you better than everyone else.
Yeah, he's vegan.
That's 2 reasons now.
Hey,
damn,
Dayton.
Dayton, I also don't have Twitch or Amazon
Save some
Prime.
superiority for the rest of us.
I am trying to be the best person I can possibly be. Okay.
Good. Joseph, why don't you go ahead and go?
Oh, just ignore that. Poor guy.
Okay. So these 3 things I will have the power to say no to. And I'm gonna kind of combine it because one of them I kind of want to keep a personal thing, so I'm gonna combine it with something from these things I will dare to discover. Okay. So what I want to say no to is eating out for every meal on the weekends. I've gotten really bad at that.
Ooh, that's the best part.
I know, but fuck, it's
so good.
It is, but holy hell. We've got a perfectly good, small, tiny-ass kitchen that we can utilize.
That only one person can cook at once.
Exactly. So
Great.
I wanna do that, and then staying in the house when I have no excuse to. I need to stop doing that. It's not bad outside. You can go do something outside. Let's do that rather than just staying inside.
Hacky sack around.
I don't know. There's parks in the area. Go for a walk. Minneapolis is a beautiful city. Walk around there. And then the thing I want to discover is some new meatless recipes. I want to try. I'm not committing full vegetarian, full vegan, but I have kind of started trying a couple here and there. I made Jacob's famously found one pot chili lentil chili.
That was actually given me by the homely Kyle Rubeski. From Tech. But yeah, that shit's fucking fire.
Yeah, it's so good. So I want to continue that. So Dayton, along with
see me after class.
Say the line.
Wait.
We gotta rename this episode to see you after class.
I have that written down for the Photoshop.
There you go.
The entire time when you were talking about this shit, I was like, ooh man, y'all about to make me act a fool.
Oh my gosh.
All right, Gabe, you're up next.
Yeah. Okay. I got these 3 presents. I will reward my success.
You're picking all the ones I want to do. I'm just gonna say that.
There's only
that's what
so
you
many
get for going
options.
last.
Yeah. Also, don't be the host.
All right.
Come on.
Also, a lot of these kind of suck, and some of them are too personal, so it makes sense for all kind of going.
Yeah, I don't want to talk about my feelings on here. I've never done that before. There's a whole episode about breakups. I have the first one, Night Out with the Boys.
Question mark?
If you couldn't tell, there was a question mark at the end of that, because we'll see, maybe in the back half,
Yeah.
Snowboard trips. Me and Joseph are going to Jackson Hole next month. And I am literally
that's legit.
So goddamn excited. I don't think you understand. This is a dream I've had since I was literally 12 years old. I am not joking. So I am very excited. Hopefully, COVID permitting and weather permitting, it is something that we can do safely and enjoy it. I'm very excited.
Extra masks and extra hand sanitizer.
Yep.
The maximum allowed to carry on a flight.
Without it being considered a bomb.
Yeah.
So I'm super stoked about that. Hopefully that works out. Hopefully none of us get sick before or after.
Mm-hmm.
And then finally, like kind of what Joseph was saying, do mountain bike trips, whether that be Spirit Mountain, and also our other roommates are talking about other places in Minnesota to do like a weekend camping trip and then do mountain biking on the weekends. Just do more trips.
You know what you guys should do? You guys should do bike packing.
Thought about that.
Mm-hmm.
I did get a new smaller backpack.
I'm just saying it's a possibility.
Could be a good size for that.
It could be fun.
Little 40 liter. Little
40 liter.
Oh my god. It's one of your goals to not be so fucking pompous.
Dude, he's the most superior being, right?
If you can't fit all your camping gear in a 2-gallon jug of milk, what are you doing?
I don't drink milk, Gabe.
Oh my god.
Dane, what's your next one?
My next one is I am ready to let go of these 3 things. All right, number 1 on the list, the Rona. All right, I'm ready for this shit to be in my rear view mirror.
Like, yeah, I think we all are.
and then you know what? When it's in my rear view mirror, I'm gonna change it into fucking reverse, and I'm gonna run that motherfucker over.
Oh damn!
All right, number 2, work anxiety. So like I don't know. I think we've talked about this before, like imposter syndrome, where like I can have like people like tell me that I'm doing a good job like all the time, but then I'll get something to just like come out of the blue, and it'll just be like, man, are you really like as good at your job as you think you are? And then that'll just like spiral me down, and I'll just be like, ah, fuck this shit. I'm so done with this. And then like I'll like be like, fuck it, I'm just gonna go grab a cardboard box and move up to Canada. I don't know. Not really. Not really. I've never considered moving up to Canada.
Yeah, fuck.
And then the last thing I'm ready to let go is the pressure to find a girlfriend. So I don't necessarily feel any pressure from like outside people, like not even from like my family or anything like that. But like it's the pressure that I'm putting on myself, because it's like, I don't know. It's like I'm 24, so I'm young, but also it's like, I don't know. Soon enough, all the good ones are gonna start to get married, and I don't know. It's just something to keep on.
You gotta get it while the getting's good. You know what I'm
saying? You mean Jan hasn't asked you when she's getting grandkids yet?
Not me.
I mean, you have 2 older sisters that I think can take care of that sooner.
When I went back for Christmas, the 1 year, the years I had a girlfriend, they were like, so when you guys getting married? And then the years I've been single, they're like, who you talking to? Pick a fucking lane, family.
they want you to
fuck. Like, just can't I be happy, man? I don't know.
No.
Dude, I think my family realizes that if they ever said anything like that, I think I would just give it to them right back.
The thing is, okay, so this is specifically like my stepmom's side of the family, which they're great. I love them. If my dad's made it this far, I love them. They're fun. But there's definitely points where like this last Christmas, they're like, are you gonna get back with your ex? Like, we liked her, and it's like, okay, good for you. I am not.
Bro, that's when you're like, are you gonna get back with mom? Because I liked her.
My dad didn't say it, dude.
Okay, that's fair. That's fair.
Oh my god.
All right, is it my turn again?
It is. Wait, no, it's my turn.
Did you say all 3 of yours? You just said the girlfriend thing.
Wait, but Gabe just got done talking.
Yeah, because
sorry, I tangented.
He hopped in. He didn't actually say any. God, I'm telling you, Dayton, every week he's getting just closer and closer to the superior being he thinks he is.
Man, y'all.
I need to go again.
Y'all are just jumping on me this week.
We got to do it sometimes.
I feel like you get jumped on the least.
Me or
Dayton? Yeah.
Take that back. Take it back.
Because he doesn't just sit there and take it. He just spews some shit right back at you. It makes
it back.
Even worse.
I will also do these things I have the power to say no to. So I will say no to taking a break when I need to work. It is very easy when working from home to be like, I can just sit on the couch for a minute, or I can just open up this Twitch stream for 5 minutes, and it's never 5 minutes, Joseph. Things spiral very quickly, so I need to just be better about that. Saying no to streaming if I'm too tired. I've only been solo streaming for like 2 weeks, and I already noticed like it was like on Saturday. I'm like, I'm kind of tired, but like this is the day of the week I've like decided to stream, so I guess I'm gonna do it, and I end up being fine. But I can already see myself like that pressure. Like building of like, oh, you have to do it this day. So I'm gonna try to just mitigate that immediately, and because it's like it's not a source of income, it's just for fun, right? So not take it too seriously. And then the last one is saying no to staying up too late. I'll talk about this again later, but that's an obvious one for me.
Dude, you say this one every year. What the fuck?
I know. I might have a new strategy this year, Gabe.
It's called a reoccurring theme, Gabe.
Yeah, no, we're supposed to progress and then have new goals.
We have something. We have a new contender that might help. I'll talk about later, Gabe.
Okay. After class.
No, well, I'll bring it up in the podcast. I'm not. I still haven't been called to a meeting yet with Dayton. I don't think so. I'm gonna
You definitely have. You definitely have.
Wait, what? Yeah, what did I?
I don't think you've had. Just saying.
I think you said it, but it wasn't like.
It wasn't actually perfect.
That makes. Yeah. Okay.
Let's do one more, Joseph. What's the last thing you wanna?
I'll go with these 3 things I will do every morning. My problem is I have 2 types of mornings. I get up at 6 a.m. and I go to work, or I sleep until 10:30, 11 o'clock. So mornings aren't really all like. There's not a lot of opportunity to do things. Obviously, I can always just create the opportunity. But so I picked a couple quick things just because I know that's a good like routine, easy routine to get into is in the morning. I already have a solid morning routine anyway. So anyway, I want to go with make my bed. I know that's one of those things that people always say, like, if you can make your bed, that's in the morning, you feel more accomplished throughout the day. So I want to get into the habit of that and to put/throw away one thing in my room. So like every day, like, I don't know, I end up with like receipts or like pieces of paper or beer cans or who knows what. Just, in the morning, grab one thing on my way out, put in the trash, or like, hey, there's one thing laying out where it shouldn't be, just put it away. Because I've heard that's another thing. I've heard that's a good thing with your car too, is every time you get out of your car, you grab a piece of trash and then you never have a dirty car. So, or at least interior. So I want to try to incorporate that into my room.
No, I like it. Thinking outside the box, Joseph. I like it.
And because I wrote this on Tuesday, I did it yesterday and today. So already ahead of the curve.
2 for 2.
Oh,
2
shit.
for 2.
Dude, you can already cross it off. You're done.
Yeah, basically.
I've got I will connect with my loved ones in these 3 ways. I've got Discord. I mean, especially this first half of 2021 is looking very similar to a majority of last year. So I do enjoy Discord. Sometimes I'll even pop in with a couple of older friends through Discord and just kind of catch up, or, obviously the video calls with you guys is great. Quality time. We've done the love language one. Quality time is always something that I think is very important for me to like make connections with people. And that includes like, hobbies and experiences and just being present, I guess. So I guess, like my third one is like through hobbies and experiences, whether that be with family and or friends, like just going on trips or going to see my family and spending that time with people is definitely where I connect with people the most.
There we go. I like it. Dayton, what's your last triplet you want to cover?
You know what? To be honest, Oh wait, hang on a second. I just realized there's another page of these things.
Yeah.
The last page is the 6 sentences, so we'll do that.
There's the 2 pages.
There's the 2 pages of the triplets, though.
Triplets, yeah.
I forgot about that.
I can go quick if you want to look.
No. I got this. All right. I'm gonna do the same one as I think Gabe did. I will connect to my loved ones in these 3 ways.
Whoa.
We don't do that here.
All right. First one, video games. So by playing like multiplayer games with people, or even just like playing like the same single player games and like being able to like discuss it with them. I think that's really fun. Video calls. So obviously like we're doing this right now on a video call. But I want to try to get like video calls going to some of like my friends from back home, like from like high school. A lot of them, I don't know, like they don't like video call like ever. And for that matter, they might think that I might not video call. So I'm gonna take the action and I'm gonna ask them if they want to do that. Because especially like right now, like when I'm not going home, it's kind of tough on that relationship.
Yep, for sure.
Mm-hmm.
And then scheduled meetups. So I don't know. Like I think it's very good that all four of us have, Mondays and Thursdays that we all sit down for at least an hour and we all just talk. I think that's really cool. And I think that I want to get that going in like some other form for at least a few of my other friends as well. Maybe not as like often, maybe just like a bi-weekly thing or maybe even like a monthly thing, but I think that'd be pretty cool to get going.
Yeah, it makes it a lot easier when you have that schedule. So it's up in the air, then this will never happen.
It's so much easier. And then like, oh, we should catch up sometime if you actually like every other Thursday or whatever it may be.
Yeah.
Put it in the G-Cal, baby.
Yep.
All right, my last one I'll do is I think what Gabe did. With these 3 presents, I'll reward my successes. So first one is vacation time. I'm like notoriously bad about like taking time off of work. Like I remember, because I think I'm expected to be here, so I'm gonna be here. I remember when I did my internship during tech over the summer at an engineering place. One of my managers came up to me in like the middle of the internship. She's like, you can like take a vacation, right? I just looked at it. I'm like, why would I do that? Like I'm expected to be here. I'm doing fine. Like, but I want to try to. Like, I have vacation days I can use, that accrue over time. So like I want to try to take some time at some point this year for myself. Maybe do a little traveling. Buy things for myself because I have a little bit higher income right now and I'm pretty self-sufficient. I can get a thing here or there and not feel as guilty about it. So maybe try to do that. And then also with Electro Money, have giving to others more, whether that be like supporting a stream or like a Patreon. Mostly like content creators that I've watched for a long time, but I haven't been able to like really support financially. Trying to do that more, or giving gifts to friends and stuff like that. So, just trying to give back a little bit.
Very nice.
Okay, second to last page. 6 sentences about my next year. I didn't realize how long we were going. We go a little long in this episode. It's fine. Let's do 2 on this page. That sound good?
I'm good with it.
Like 2. Okay. And I'm gonna go first this time. All right, because I got one picked out.
I
foreshadowed it.
Okay.
So I have this year. I will not procrastinate anymore on going to bed. In parentheses, thanks melatonin. So I've been experimenting with melatonin recently to try it as like a sleep aid. I got some gummies, and I tried the recommended 5 milligrams. Did not like it. It got real fuzzy. Felt weird. Maybe it was our first time doing it. I just didn't like it. But I went down to half dose to 2.5 milligrams. A lot better. So I've been doing that pretty much every night, and it's probably some placebo effect too. But I've had an issue recently. Like I don't go to bed because I'm just gonna not be able to fall asleep for 2 hours. So what's the point? But now that I have kind of like the melatonin thing, there being the chemical plus placebo, I'm like, okay, I probably will fall asleep fairly quickly. So I'm okay going to bed because it'll actually happen. So yeah, I'm gonna try to stick with that this year, and hopefully it'll help me out a bit.
All right. This year I advise myself to take one day at a time and not to move too fast. I feel like this year went very quickly and very slowly at the same time, partially because of the whole COVID shutdown, but I've been working and living in Minneapolis for almost 2 years now, and that's mind-boggling to me. And I don't know, I feel like right now I have pretty much every day of my week scheduled up. Tuesday is the only day that I kind of have to like, let's see what we're doing today kind of deal.
That's hang out with our other friend.
Yeah. Yeah. So for the most part, I don't really have a whole lot of free time other than, the weekends, but I've got other things in my life taking up time. So I want to just kind of live in the moment a little bit, and I want to reinforce that. So you're only young once, am I right?
No.
Yo.
I'm about to say YOLO, but
no. Yo. You're only
that's some like 2011 shit. That's old as fuck. That's 9 years old.
Yeah, speaking of living in the light or living in the moment too quickly or whatever. Fuck.
Yes, you just said you were young and just referenced something 9 years old.
10 years old, you son of a bitch.
Oh shit. 10 years. Oh, fuck, it's 21. I keep forgetting it's 21. We're doing a whole episode on 21, and I keep thinking it's 21. I have, this year, I will not procrastinate anymore, and I have getting my student loans down. Hit a stride in probably August. I've been putting away a ton of money on my loans, like close to 40% of my paycheck every month.
Damn.
Been pretty wild. And it feels good to see that number go down. I mean, it's a little sad to see it. Like, you're like, oh, there goes the money, and then it barely goes down. But if I keep it up, actually look a little bit more towards the future, I can definitely kill them a lot faster than just paying the minimum, obviously. So paying like 3 times the minimum payment. So that feels good to get rid of, so I can feel a little more free, and then I can get in the next investment, which will probably be 401k or something. I don't know.
Knock that shit up, baby.
Woohoo.
Ooh, from one debt to the next. Yeah. I don't know.
It's an investment for your future, Gabe.
That's what they said about my degree. Yeah. Dude, it'd be like so fucking ironic if I like pay off all my debt and then I just fucking die. Like I don't even get to use it. That would suck. We'll see.
See me after class.
Well, it's your turn, fucking Mr. Pax.
All right, you know what? I'm going to go the same as you, Gabe. This year, I will not procrastinate anymore on projects that seem daunting. And then I have in, like, a side note, just jump in and try and make it work. Because I find a lot of the times making that first stride, that first, jump is oftentimes the hardest. And at least like once I get into something and then like I'm starting to enjoy it, I don't really care how daunting the project is. I just want to see progress.
Yeah, I like that. All right, the last one I'll do is this year I advise myself to think about what is most important to me, or you. I'm not sure what grammar is, but think about what's most important. We have a funk recently with just like everything. I think it helps to like take a step back and like, okay, what's really important? What are like my long-term goals? Like it just kind of get some perspective on like what I'm doing in my life.
Mm-hmm.
So I want to try to stay conscious of that and just kind of keep checking in with myself and see how I'm doing and just think about what's most important in my life. So yeah.
I like it.
Nice. This year I will say yes when someone recommends me a new recipe. I already mentioned I want to try some new meatless things. So Dayton, I'll see you after class. I know you already got some up your sleeve.
You about to make me act up.
But yeah, I always enjoy trying new recipes, and I haven't been disappointed yet. So hit me with your best shot, I guess.
Oh, I can definitely make a recipe to disappoint you, Joseph.
Well, no, but like one you like, and it's
I can send you a couple too. I've accrued a few here and there.
All right.
I can't help you.
I know.
Freaking
unless I want to make
patty dino nuggies.
No. The latest joke, you guys haven't been around. I made chicken noodle soup, but I didn't have enough broth. No, I went heavy on the chicken. I ended up like
a crock pot
and the noodles and everything else.
Yeah.
The broth.
So I didn't have enough broth. Like the ratio is fucked. So I just made a joke that it was chicken noodle salad, and it's so fucking true. And, like the first 2 times like I had it like the cook and like when I cooked it and then like when I reheated it, it was like soup. But every time after that, there was not enough broth, so it was like a fucking like pasta. I don't know. It's fucking terrible.
Hilarious.
And the time you maced the house when you made that chili lime chicken shit.
That tasted good as fuck, and you know it.
Yeah, but my eyes hurt before I even got in the house.
That was like when Josh. Do you remember when Josh like heated the cast iron pan up to like 500 degrees or whatever it was, and then literally just squirted sriracha straight on it, and it just vaporized it, and it went everywhere in the house.
It was that shit he got from Spring Break. It was that super hot sauce.
Oh,
so it just vaporized realized immediately and got into the air in the kitchen. You walked in, your eyes just started watering immediately. It was so bad.
Yeah, it was like that, but Gabe used half a bottle of chili lime sauce.
Hey, it tasted pretty good. I'm not gonna lie. You guys know I'm not great at cooking. Long story short, haven't gotten any better. So I'll do this year. I advise myself, and it's kind of similar to Jacob. Figure out what the fuck I'm doing with my life. That's pretty broad, but I guess I would say I was looking at last year's, and I was definitely a lot more gun ho about like working my ass off, climbing the ladder at work, and I think I realized.
And then you go to work.
And I go to work for a year full time, and I mean I don't mind going to work most days. It's just I think that's something that I was a little naive on and didn't realize. My priorities are more like for hobbies, and I think more for like my free time.
Yeah.
And also where can I do those hobbies and what, like maybe that's a different location or maybe that's a different job. I think my work-life balance right now is more than healthy. It's very good. So just kind of check in, like you said, with that and see, where I want to be and what I like to do. And I'm young, got time to go places if I want to, got time to experience things if I want to. So don't want to be afraid of it. COVID permitting. Fuck you, COVID.
Yeah, it's hard because, like you said, we're still young, so it's like we probably shouldn't have it figured out by now, but we feel like we should have it figured out by now. Because society's like,
I don't think anybody.
Boom, you're ready.
Yeah, I don't think anyone's got their life figured out ever at any given point. It's just everyone pretends like they do. Yeah, everyone's like, oh, you'll get it figured out. Like, I got it figured out when I was 20. No, you didn't. Fuck you. You're looking back and just saying you got it figured out.
Or you just like got complacent, I guess. I don't know.
Yeah, and that's a big thing too. Is I don't want to. I put that up in another bubble, but I don't want to feel like complacent in any way. Like if I start to feel that, I want to try and fight it as much as I can. Like I want to see, like, analyze why I'm feeling complacent, and then try and make a move. Whether that, whatever that may be. Maybe it's a new job. Maybe it's a new location. Maybe it's a new hobby. But I don't like feeling complacent. It makes me feel uncomfy.
Which is funny because it's like the complete opposite of.
I know, but it's one of those things where it's like that nagging part of my brain. I don't know, where it's like, this is nice to just do nothing, but then like the back of my head's like, but what if you could do something exciting? What can you gain? And then
life is good, but it could be better.
Yeah, exactly. It's literally life is good, but it could be better. Like it's very much that meme where it's like,
yes,
I don't know.
Pascal, man.
I understand there is the whole grass is greener perspective, but I also do think that for the most part, you can always continue to improve your life in some way. Maybe it's not as massive as you want it to be, but I think you can always improve it. I mean, the year compass is kind of a testament to that, right? Just don't want to do nothing.
Yep. No, I feel that. I definitely feel that.
Dayton, give us our last sentence of the podcast, then we'll go on to the final thing.
My last one. This year, I advise myself to not forget to buy things for yourself here and there. So it's kind of relating to my unneeded frugality aspect.
Like buying a new phone when you need to, as opposed to waiting for like 5 years or whatever it was.
It wasn't
5 years.
Dude. I had my phone. I had my old phone for 3 years, which is not out of the realm of normal.
Except it
started not that bad. But your phone was broken.
It was not broken. Fishy 6 months after you got it. When was the first time you had to do that factory reset on it?
Don't worry about it.
Okay. Let's move on to the final thing.
I don't have that phone anymore. I do.
That really matters.
I do. It's sitting on my desk still, but it's off.
At least you got a new phone. Page 19. The last thing we'll do here is my word for the year ahead. So just a word that encapsulates, how you want this year to go. I'm just gonna say, guys, don't make fun of me, all right? But I picked a Japanese word.
No,
because it has it's stuck in my brain. So it's ganbare, which means hang in there. There's a scene in One Piece.
Why don't you just say hang in there?
That's not one word.
Yeah.
Hey, Yeah, that's a good point.
Hang dash in there.
There's a scene in One Piece where there's a character who has to undergo like excruciating pain for like 3 days in a row, and he can't do anything about it. His friend is just outside yelling, "Ganbare, Ganbare," like hang in there. And that scene's like stuck in my head, and I think it's a really good just kind of like cheer and just like you can do it, hang in there, keep going, you know. So that's my word for 2021.
You know, I like it.
Thank you. Okay, I'm turning into more and more weeb every day. I'm trying to fight it. I'm trying not to be cringy, but these things keep happening to me, Dave.
I don't even recognize you anymore.
You need to rebrand it. You need to say, "Hey, I'm not a weeb. I'm multicultural."
Oh god, those are the worst weebs, dude. Those are the worst weebs. Start like learning Japanese and correcting native Japanese speakers. Get the shit out of here.
Multicultural. My word for the year is in English.
Damn, crunched it.
But it's slowly, because of my last point where I want to kind of take one day at a time. I want to take it slowly. I want to enjoy. I'm 24 now. I want to enjoy being 24. I don't know.
Yeah.
Take it slowly.
Next thing you know, you'll be 25.
Oof. But you know what's funnier than 24?
25.
Cannot wait till my birthday, but also gotta slow down, you
know. So you can wait for your birthday.
Yeah, I was gonna say, wait slowly.
But
my word is pretty similar to Jacob's, but it's in English. It's too easy.
Damn it.
It's too easy. I'm gonna say hopeful.
Okay.
I've been in a pretty good mood lately. I've been feeling very hopeful about trying new things. I don't know if it's the year compass or what, or the new year, which I think is dumb. Like a new year isn't just different month, different number. Mm-hmm. I don't know. There's a lot more things I want to do, and I feel like I can see the light at the end of the tunnel of this pandemic. You know, like before you didn't know when it was gonna end, but I feel like now we kind of got a rough-ish timeline. We know the vaccine's out. We know we're gonna get it at some point, probably in the middle of the year. So I'm definitely hopeful that things are gonna kind of turn back to normal, and that I can try new things, go on my trips, and do the things I want to do.
I think I'll feel a lot better after Inauguration Day.
Also that.
After the armed protests.
Once we get past that, I'll start feeling a little more hope.
Yeah, a little bit more stability.
Mm-hmm. So. And my word for the year is progress. So, I don't know what that means. I have a lot of goals. I have a lot of projects, and I just want to see some progress on some of them. Some of the projects have been pretty long-standing in my mind, and I think this kind of ties into the unneeded frugality aspect, where it's like I don't want to do these projects because like financially it's like throwing away money. It's like I need to buy these things so I can do these projects, and I just need to get over that so I can see progress with them.
Yeah. Nice.
You got a good checklist for the year, Dayton. Which I mean, you always do. I think at these year compasses, but very solid. All right, well there we go. That's our goals and aspirations for 2021. Like I said, if you want to do your own year compass, go to yearcompass.com. Download the PDF, fill it out. It's a great exercise. We do it every year, so I hope you enjoy listening. As always, catch our show on Mondays on YouTube and podcast services. Catch us on Twitch at EDBF_podcast on Monday nights and Thursday nights, 8 p.m. Eastern. And go ahead and give us a follow on Instagram, too, at EDBF Podcast for some funny Photoshops. So thanks for all that, and we'll see you next week. Bye.
See ya.
Bye. See ya.